Goal is to strengthen in these 11 identities, satisfactorily doing our service to the world through our dharma, satisfactorily doing seva to the glorious Sanatana Dharma, sufficiently gaining the Vairagya, clearly accepting ourselves to be the Bhakta of the Lord and the Shishya of the Guru, then assuring within ourselves, which is not easy, which requires extra special efforts to create and develop mumukshu in us. 2 days back, when we chanted Viveka Chudamani, in that we have seen so important. Vairagyam cha mumukshutvam tivram yasyat vidyate tasminnevarthavantasyuh falavantah shamadayah एतयोर्मन्दता यत्र विरक्तत्वमुमुक्षयोः मरौ सलिलवत् तत्र शमादेर्भानमात्रता. If the vairagya and mumukshutva are not strong, all sadhanas, which in short are called shama damadi, in which we control our faculties, senses, mind, etc., all of that is bhanamatrata, marau salilavat. It is like in the marubhumi, when you pour water, it won't give germination to any plants. In that way will be the wastage of all sadhanas we do to achieve the shamadamadi without vairagya, without moksha. So, strengthening mumukshutva in us. Then the strengthening of jignasa, tivra jignasa. Then comes ourselves deciding to be sadhakas, knowing the need of shrotrutva. In that hard work we have to do for all that nirantara, dynamic and inspired Vyaktitva, who blesses us with all these things when we are ready and pray, is the Shruti Mata. Accept her presence, power, and pray to her for her protection blessings. So too, the Guru Tattva, the Guru Parampara, the Swaguru and Acharya. Accept their presence, their power, their compassion, and pray to them knowing the need of their Krupa. Then accept the presence of all Adhisthana Devatas of all faculties. Pray to them with full faith that they protect us, they empower us. Then the Adipara Shakti Mata should help us in giving us only the Sattva Guna Lakshanas, which alone are required for sadhana, no Rajotamo. So to remember, pray to the Ishvara, asking him to clear off all the accounts by his Krupa. Today in Shivananda Lari Stotra, we'll see that sloka only. A beautiful one it is. You are there, O Lord. No, you are compassionate. You are capable of. Only one thing was missing in you. In you means for you was my surrender. Now I am surrendering. Truly from the core of heart, with full Shraddha in you, you take care of me now. Not I can't do it, you do it for me. Like that. Then our remembrance prayer to the Brahma Tattva. Wonderful is our great Shastra, Upanishad, Shwethashwathara. Very deeply involving topics are going on nowadays to ascertain what do you want? Moksha. Who will give? How will it come? Through Atma Gnana. Who teaches Atma Gnana? The Upanishads. Who is qualified for it? The one who is Antakarna Shuddha. How the Antakarna Shuddhi is achieved? Through consciously, deliberately doing all what we are supposed to do with this single agenda of Antakarna Shuddhi. Such a great, most important topic, understanding which thoroughly gives complete clarity regarding every moment what we have to do, what to achieve as a result of that. So that's what we'll do today. Sankalpa Prarthana. Today's simple thought is have these four sthiratas. First, sthirata in the sthirata itself. You know, seek the sthirata in the sthirata, stability. We are all asthira, chanchala, and to use a दूसरे language का शब्द, we are always gumshuda. That gumshuda is called as the mudha bhumika. Gumshuda talash. Where are you? I don't know where I am. I am lost to myself only. To have to become aware of myself and I have to find the sthirata in me. Sthiratas sthirata, nischalata. Then the sthirata in our Paramatma as the goal. Has it developed or not? Sthirata is in our means. But the fourth sthirata is very essential, where our nischala, sthira, nirantara, what do you call, the prarthana to the Ishvara from morning till now. Is our antakarana awakened and sthira from morning till now? How many times we remembered Paramatma is my goal, sthirata in that. From morning till now, in these 3-4 hours of our waking time to ho gaya. That time will not come. With sthirata, what exactly sadhana? To go near to the self we have done. Then the fourth, very important, how many moments or times we remembered the Ishvara, Jagadishvara, Sarveshwara, Parameshwara in whatever name form. Pray to him, Lord, it's getting delayed and it is not happening by my effort. So powerfully, outer and inner Maya. So उस पार लगा दो मुझे. Take me across these illusions, delusions of reality given to world, reality given to badhis, and suffering as a upadhyukta jiva in this imaginary but taken as reality world. Take me across and give me exactly clear picture in understanding in Anumuti of what I am and what the whole world is. How many times did we स्थिरता से प्रेड? देखो, प्रेयर नहीं किया तो उनका कृपा क्यों होएगा? साध्य वस्तु को याद नहीं किया तो याद क्यों रहेगा? साधना कुछ ही नहीं किया तो साध्य कैसा मिलेगा? एंड खुद अंदर स्थिर नहीं है प्रयत्न से, then अस्थिर मन आध्यात्मिक, how will it become? Where is our contribution in our evolution? It has to be there. And how firm is it? How regular it is? How sthira it is? This one achievement of ours, that we are sthira in our daily satsang, should become such a beautiful support, anchor, inspirational thing. Ki, if I can do this with sthirata, followed by this, the other things which I have to do with sthirata, the study at home, the contemplation, and the required daily routines of upasana, sadhanas, to maintain my inspiration level, to maintain my upadhis under my control. उस पे भी हमको ये कर पाया तो वो मैं करूंगा, पीछे तो नहीं जाऊंगा मैं. And sthirata, nothing in the world is my goal, only Paramatma. Sthirata in prarthana to Lord single pointedly. This, the way sthirata to detach from the world, we are guided by Rama in Yoga Vasishta, nowhere else. And sthirata in Bhagavad Bhakti, as we are taught, in Shivananda Lahari, the best. And sthirata in managing our chitta, as we are guided in Yoga Darshanam, ultimate. And sthirata that Paramatma alone is my Lakshya. as taught by Shwethashwathara Upanishad, which we are studying all these four every day. We are in the best of the days in our entire life. We should become aware of it and make maximum use of it. There we have to become matured. There we have to become effortful, conscious. What I am given and am I receiving it? How much I am using them? Not only you, me also. I'm talking on these texts, but how much of these knowledge entering into me as such? How much it is bringing the required transformation in me? It is slow, no doubt, but is it steady or not? Is it happening or not? Am I deeply conscious of it or not? Concerned about it or not? Or am I reckless and careless? Just as a listener, so too I am as a speaker. Isn't it? The carelessness in listeners are just listen and don't worry about it till next class. Am I also the same as a speaker? Then bola choda uske बाद देखा नहीं. So then we are not using good, we are not using to best way the opportunity blessings given. Remember one thing, there can never be any greater and better blessings from the Lord and the Guru than the Shastra Adhyanam, in which Tattva Nirdharana, Tattva Prapti Sadhana Nirdharana, then the qualification Nirdharana is being done. This is the ultimate help we get from anyone. After that, इसको use करके खुद को travel करना है. It is in our hands now. The ball is, Lord will say, I gave you everyday classes, Subha, Doper, Sham. I gave you freedom also. But you only had this, that excuse, justification. You delayed now. In the meantime, you created so many attachments, vasanas, did karmas, you deserve karma phala. Now for 10 lives, no chance of listening to Upanishad for you. Go. He will kick us only into some world of politics, cinema, cricket, business, anything which we have used our brain for. You understand? The great cinema actors, the great politicians, the great cricket players are Mahayogis in the earlier life, in other aspects. Means, but then they had this distraction of all these, therefore, in this life, they are doing all. If they continue it without realizing it, then every life they'll be like that. They miss the spiritual goal. मैं तो ऐसा देखता हूँ उनको. Because the things they achieve are so great, so spectacular. But the field they achieve is not realizing or mukti giving. Nobody can scale to those heights of commanding 100 crores of Indians. अरे भाई कौन कर सकता है इतना? Is it an ordinary thing? हमको अपने घर वाले नहीं पूछते. Isn't it? But if somebody is commanding the salutations of big people, it is the achievements of so much of punya and yoga. If the same is used for spirituality, moksha will come. So we also, if we are not serious, sincere that way in our opportunities given, then we get distracted in this way, in one way or the other. I give just the examples. Isn't it? You are not doing anything. Chalo, bano kisan waha. Back to the square one. Like in the army, no? A fourth or fifth level exercise. नहीं किया प्रॉपरली तो कहते फिर पहले से शुरू कर. उस शुरू से करवाएंगे फिर से, मगर फिर से करो फिर. तो why should we give that chance to God? Use the opportunity given. तो स्थिरता इन स्थिरता, स्थिरता इन लक्ष्य, स्थिरता इन मार्ग, स्थिरता इन प्रार्थना टू परमात्मा. These four. ओम 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 सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यो. ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधी शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ निधे सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्ते नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध कैवल्य मोक्ष प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति ये सनातन धर्म सेवकाः संस्थापकाः तेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद मंगलाचरण श्लोकः ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहं। प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः संबंधभाष्यम्। Even without seeing the grantha in our own language, these things should be remembered. The most crucial things of our life. And the spiritual understandings. What are they? Giving up Nishiddha karma, giving up Kamya karma, doing the Nitya Naimittika karma put together called as Niyata. And that Niyata karma is conducted as an Anushtana. Doing that Niyata karma as Anushtana is without Phalapeksha, means Phala Nirapeksha. And then it should be with Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. This is the most important thing. What I should not do, I gave up. What I have to do, I am doing it. In that there is no Phalapeksha, as well as it is totally Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. This set of living life of karma should lead to, result in what? The Sattva Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi. That Sattva Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi, should Shuddha Antakarana, Shuddha Sattva. With that we should approach the Acharya, Guru and Shastra. Through that Jnana Prapti we have to do. We have to obtain the Jnana. That Jnana should lead us to the Moksha. So, Moksha Prapti is the ultimate goal. Jnana Prapti is the means for it. Shuddha Sattva Antakarana Shuddhi Prapti is our means for it. And for that, doing our karma, Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, Phalapeksha Rahita. Only the karma which we are supposed to do, not which we are not to do. See the clarity in this discussion. If you really are pakka in this and truly involved in that consciously, do you know that conscious experience also we will have? That my antakarana becoming shuddha, that my jnanam is becoming thorough and all, that I am slowly getting the experience of being freed from the clutches of the bondages of upadhis. Like we have seen in Yoga Darshanam, the Viveka Khyati is the thing after which the higher samadhis are done and achieved. But how do you get the Viveka Khyati? That is a sadhya. What is a sadhana? Yoganga Anushtanat Ashuddhikshaye Jnana Deeptihi Aviveka Khyate. How deeply we discussed, how lengthy, 2-3 days we discussed that sutra. Yoganga Anushtanat Ashuddhikshaye Jnana Deeptihi Aviveka Khyate. The Yoganga Anushtana, there is nothing but our own karma Anushtana, Phalapeksha Rahita, Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. What is said there, Ashuddhi Kshaya, here called as Shuddhi Avanta Karana. What is this, our Jnana Deepti there, is called as Jnana Prapti. Then what is said there, Viveka Khyati, followed by Paravairagya, then the Vritti Nirodha, then Saruvabra Dishta Kaivalyam is called here as the moksha. Okay, to substantiate this first step in these 4 steps. First step is Karma Anushtana. Second is Antakarna Shuddhi. Third, Jnana Sadhana. Fourth, Moksha Prapti. For substantiating the first one, we are given quotations from various texts by Bhagwan Sri Adi Shankara in the Sambandha Bhashya. So we are seeing that Gita quotations. Those two are the ultimate 5th chapter. ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यतेन स पापेन पद्मपत्रविवाम्भसा कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैः इन्द्रियैः अपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगम त्यक्त्वा आत्मशुद्धये. योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति बट संगम त्यक्त्वा किमर्थम् आत्मशुद्धये. And which karma they do? Kayena manasa buddhya indriyahi. Kevalam karma atma shuddhaye kurvanti. Kayika karma of the physical service was manasa manasic karma of love compassion to anyone required. Buddhya with the intellect of thinking, understanding and doing what's required. Then indriyahi. They do what is to be done, but their drishti is what? Antar laksha bahir drishti. Drishti is in doing what is to be done. Laksha is inside the shuddhi. See, yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhi. So here yogina is a wide word. You can say ashtanga yoginaha, bhakta yoginaha, jnana yoginaha, karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhi. So what karma given to us, do it. Know it and do it with phalapeksha. In the karma chakra only millions of lives we are there. When we do those karma without phalapeksha and with Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, Shuddhi Avandakarana. With Antakarana Shuddhi, go for Yoga Marga, Bhakti Marga, Jnana Marga, but reach to the self and get moksha. Done? Then next day, things we have to see are Narayan, Narayan. From 9th chapter also, Bhagavan gave 2 quotations, sloka number 27-28. And what is the topic under discussion? Don't forget that we have to do karma for Antakarana Shuddhi. We have to use the Shuddha Antakarana for Jnana Prapti. That Jnana we have to do the required Anvaya Vyatireka Sadhana to know the self and get moksha from the not self. To know the reality beyond the world and get freed from the seen world. Just like when you see the snake on the rope and suffer. So both the things there, it is not a snake, it is rope. The reality is known. Then entire tragedy problems that were coming because of the snake, they have gone away. In the same way, within me also, instead of becoming the Sarpadrashta, I have become the Rajju Drashta. Reality seen in the world and whose consequence may I am drashta of the Rajju, not the Sarpa. Because when I see the Sarpa, I am afraid. So too, I am the self, the Atman, then Moksha. I am the not self, the Upadhis, I am Baddha. These two things should change. The world, the reality behind the world, and me, the reality behind me. At the higher level, this reality is one. So only on one reality, me and the world are projected. I am that reality, not I am this projected me or that projected world. Rama is doing it, teaching it. He is rejecting me as reality, इंडिविजुअलिटी. जिसको पकड़कर हम इतना परेशान करते हैं, सबको खुद को करते हैं, उससे छुटकारा पा रहे हैं राम जी. Already we have seen Chitta Vigarhanam, Ahankara Vigarhanam, Trishna Vigarhanam. ये सारे मैं तो ही हूँ ना. अभी तो शरीर विकरण हो रहा है, वो भी इन डिटेल. बाल्यावस्था, युवावस्था, and then स्त्री जुगुप्सा, then विद्या. I am that, I am that, I am that. This is called as ब्रह्म उपासना, आत्म उपासना. बहुत जरूरी है. How many thoughts per minute or hour we have entertained that I am the Atman, I am not the Upadhi. That determines how quickly Anatma Dhyasa, Anatma Tadatmya, Anatma indulgence and bondage goes away. And then Atma Dhyana, Atma Anubhuti, Moksha comes. Essence is that. Now, in the 9th chapter, the two shlokas, beautiful they are, 27 and 28. First is, Bhagavan says, Yat karoshi yadashnasi, yajjuhoshi dadasi yat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tad kurushva madarpanam. See, तत्कुरुष्व मद अर्पण, उसको करके मेरे को अर्पण करना. तत्कुरुष्व, फर्स्ट यू डू देम, देन मद अर्पणम कुरुष्व. डू इट एंड आफ्टर डूइंग ऑफर एवरीथिंग टू मी. देखो मजेदार. भगवान कहते हैं कर्म करके फिर द सेट ऑफ द कर्म एवरीथिंग यू ऑफर टू मी. हम क्या करते हैं, कर्म ही भगवान को अर्पण करते हैं. भगवान तुसी कर लेना, मैंने क्रिकेट मैच देखनी है. Why don't you take care of your child? I have given it to the Lord, that job. अरे बेटे प्यारे, भगवान ने कहा you take care of your child and then the whole taking care of him, whatever you have done, that you offer to the God. भगवान को अर्पण करना मतलब भगवान प्लीज कम एंड कुक फूड फॉर मी नहीं. यू कुक फूड एंड ऑफर द होल वर्क कर्मा टू भगवान. भगवान इज वेरी क्लियर, तत्कुरुष्व, पहले तू कर, मेरे को मत बुलाना करने को. Then do the arpana of all of that after you do. Not that offer the karma to me, hum tum kar lo, main relax. You know how intelligently foolish we are. Any work, any responsibility comes in our life, भगवान के लिए छोड़ दिया हमने. Then किस में बिजी हो तुम, सब भगवान से करवा रहे हो. हाँ, जो भी भगवान कर रहे हो उसका फायदा मैं उठा रहा हूँ. तो भगवान cooks, I eat. भगवान makes बिस्तरा, I sleep. Even भगवान keeps the गाड़ी ready, मैं उसमें घूमने निकलता हूँ. No, तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम. 5 things are said. First, yat karoshi. Yat karoshi means whatever karma you do, obviously, our swadharma anushtana karma. Yad ashnasi. Whatever you are eating means consuming with all sense organs which are allowed to be consumed. Yat juhoshi. Whatever the homa you do of offering, swaha, idan, namama, ityadi, according to our own varna and our own the Gotra and Rishi Parampara, we have specific yajnas to be done. Having done them, Juhoshi, then no yajna, no upasana, no day is fulfilled without doing dana. Therefore, yat dadasi, dadasi yat, whatever the dana you do, you have to do. Then finally, always alert about keeping the faculties in the control, not giving them what they want, giving them what they need and making them do the work. This is called as tapasya. तो यह तपस्या से हे कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व करके मदर्पणम कुरुष्व. यत् करोषि स्वधर्म कर्म, यदश्नासि For sustenance, whatever you are taking inside through all senses. अश्नाद मीन जो खाते हो, बट खाना पीना, आंखों से देखना, कान से सुनना, जो भी यद अश्नासी, यद जुहोशी, जुहोशी होम में स्वाहा स्वाहा करते हो डालना. So that means what? Yat karoshi, every day we have to do the karma. Yadashnasi, with the karma, what honestly we get, that alone we should eat. And we have to eat the food only to be alive, and the life should be for yat juhoshi, to do the yajna. And the yajna is fulfilled in doing the dhanam. After everything dana is done, we have to reject the anatma tadatmya and only have the atma tadatmya. That's called as tapasya. इंद्रिय मनोबुद्धि आदियों को रिजेक्ट करना है. यू आर सर्वेंट्स टू मी, नॉट आई एम स्लेव टू यू. देन आई एम द सेल्फ. That type of jnana tapasya, and then prakriti tapasya of controlling it. So karoshi, ashnasi, juhoshi, dadasi, tapasya. All five sequence or not. Daily they have to be done. We have to do our daily duty. We have to maintain ourselves. Then we have to do the yajna agadi. Then we have to do the dhanadi. Dana includes our contribution to the world. Yet karoshi is a duty. Yet ashnasi is survival. Yet juhoshi is worshipping the divine devatas. Yet dadasi is taking care of the fellow human beings. Yet tapasyasi, right from the hankara up to the sharira upadhi, all of them are in my control. All of that. Do it, then do the doing. Do the offering of all these doing to me. Tat kurushva madarpada. First be clear about this picture. Then ask a question. What is the question? ये सब करने से क्या मिलने वाला है? हाँ, वो हम अगले श्लोक में बता रहे. Why we have to do all this? 5 things do and then offer to the Lord. Why it is to be done? The next shloka pakka. Bhagavan says, if you do like this, शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्षसे कर्मबन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि. शुभाशुभफलैः एवं मोक्षसे कर्मबन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि. If you do the above things, means doing all the 5 and offer to the Lord, these are the results that incur to you. These are set 2 श्लोकास का. मिलकर पढ़ना है, मिलकर समझना है. इसलिए मिलकर दिया भगवान जी ने, शंकर भगवान. So what is the result? First, मोक्ष से. किससे मोक्ष हो जाएगा? कर्म बंधन ही. Which type of कर्म बंधन? शुभाशुभ फल ही कर्म बंधन ही. Okay, we were bound by the karma, and because of that bondage, we do it the punya and papa. The punya and papa again gives us the shubha shubha karma phala. Again, that again creates the problem to us. So the shubha shubha phala, by entering into us as the vasanas, again becomes cause for binding us to do the 2 karmas of avoiding that which is giving ashubha phala and pushing me to do that which is giving me shubha phala. So again I'm in the karma bandhana. See the set of it. Shubha shubha phalaihi evam moksha se karma bandhanaihi. So moksha se is main sentence. Karma bandhanaihi moksha se is second sentence. Third is shubha shubha phalaihi karma bandhanaihi moksha se. So here karma bandhana is vasanas. Vasanas coming as desires. Desires pushing us to do the Shubha or Ashubha karma, Punya Papa. That leads to the Shubha and Ashubha phala, Sukha or Dukkha. Then that becomes again Vasana. Then again creates the desire. Then because of the desire, we are forced to do the karma. When the above 5 things are done and then offering is done to me, you are freed from the entire the karma bandhana of this. Means what? The vasanas will go away, desires will not come, You are not pushed to do the punya and papa karma, then that sukha dukkha at the outer gross level won't tempt you to indulge in them again further creating vasanas. ये नहीं होगा. This Shubha Falaireva Moksha Se Karmavandanahi is the meaning of Antakarna Shuddhi. Any number of times we listen, Shuddhi of Chitta, Shuddhi of Antakarna, inner purity, that is the meaning of it is this. शुभ वासनास चले गए, शुभ कामना चले गए, शुभ कर्म छूट गए, शुभ फल छूट गए, शुभ फल में इन्वॉल्व होना छूट गए, उस कारण से फिर से शुभ वासना बनना छूट गया. That's the meaning of moksha. Then the heart is pure, calm and quiet. No outer world attracts me, no inner vasana desire pushing me into the world outside. Then we are qualified to say, next word is sannyasa yoga yukta atma. Shubha Shovala Ireva Moksha Se Karmavandana. Now you are sannyasa yoga yukta atma. You are an atma now. Which atma? Yukta atma, steadfast individual. Of what? Sannyasa and yoga. Sannyasa is now no more you are interested in the world. Yoga is your whole abilities are now in yoking yourself to me through Jnana and Bhakti Marg. Such you, when you have done sannyasa to the world, you have done sannyasa of your own individuality. When you have done the yoga to me, the reality, you will discover me. Therefore, vimuktaha, freed from the jiva bhava, mam upaishyasi, you will become one with me. ये तो हमको चाहिए ना. अपने जो जीव भाव को त्याग कर भगवान के आत्म भाव से एक होना है, भगवान के भाव से एक होना है, आत्म भाव से एक होना है. दिस विल कम व्हेन यू डू इट. फाइनल इज माम उपैश्यसे, reaching me, becoming one with me, the real self. Here Mam is not Krishna as an avatara. Here Mam means referring to the Shuddha Parabrahma Tattva. Okay. So, evam krutan as said above shloka, if you do, then Shubha Falai Moksha Karma Bandhanehi Moksha se, then become qualified for Sannyasa and Yoga Yukta Atma, and that leads to Vimuktaha Mamupaishyas. Mamupaishyas is last reaching. Vimukta means freed from the ego individuality. And that is achieved because you are Sannyasa Yoga Yukta Atma. Sannyasa is no interest in the world. Yoga is interested only in Paramatma. Yukta, you are steadfast in these two. That is Atman, that are you. Incidentally, these were the introductory thoughts today. Yukta. We don't know. Yukta means yoked, steadfast. We talked about four the Nischalatas, Sthiratas. Morning we talked, no? आधा घंटा पहले. Sthirata. Amma. Sthirata in Sthirata. Sthirata in the Lakshya as Atma Prapti. Sthirata in the Sadhana. And Sthirata in our prayer to Bhagavan. So here Yukta means that only. Sannyasa Yoga Yukta Atma. Sannyasa Yukta Atma is steadfast in giving up the world. Yoga Yukta Atma is steadfast in yoking to the self in him through Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Through listening to Shastra, doing the Mananam and meditating. When you are going on doing that, Vimuktaha, you will be freed from the entanglements with the Upadhi and Upadhi Yukta Jiva Bhava. Then you will reach me. Mam Upaishyasi, the me is Brahman. And remember our Bhagavata time of class. Many a times we remembered that sentence. What is that? Brahman with Upadhis is Jiva. Jiva freed from Upadhi is the Brahman. So Vimuktaha, you are not involving with the Upadhis in the world. Therefore, the Upadhi Yukta Tadhatmita gone. When the Upadhis have gone away, what happens to this Jiva Bhava? Mamupaishyasi. Brahman with Upadhi became Jiva. Jiva freed from the Upadhi discovers himself to be Brahman. So I am now seated here, Upadhi Yukta, going through variety of karma phala as a Jiva, suffering called samsara. Now doing above five things, ensuring the antakarna shuddhi, thereafter Becoming sannyasa yuktatma, then yoga yuktatma, slowly I discover the freedom of my identity with the upadhi. With the upadhi, I was jiva. Now I am discovering my identity with the real self in me. Identity with the self is called the moksha. See the clarity. Only three, four, five times you have to listen, contemplate it. All that requires our single pointed attention attempt. That we'll do when we love spirituality, love the Shastra Adhyanam, love our spiritual growth. जब ये दिन में बुद्धि में बैठते हैं ना, then we do it. Like whatever we love in the world, we go and do it. Jogging you love, then वो सुबह उठ के चले जाते. Exercise you love, you do it. Cooking you love, you make it. Shopping you love, you go there. So I love spirituality, I love sadhana. This love is very deep because the value of it is known. Such persons, they will involve in all this. Accordingly, the result also comes. Life starts becoming lighter, easier, purposeful. And the purpose is to go beyond everything and settle in that which is beyond everything. And remember, we are no more now the initial entrance of Vedanta as we were 5 years back. We are now thorough in the faith that the whole world of name and form has a substratum beyond behind it, though it is non-seeable by any upadhis, but that is there, that alone is reality, that alone is my essential identity. Being one with that alone gives me moksha from all the upadhi bondage, whether the upadhi is of an animal or ant or elephant or tree or even Brahma, Indra, Adi Deva. रिमेंबर उपाधि लेवल में तारतम्य होगा बिकॉज उपाधि सुख दुख में तारतम्य होगा लेकिन बॉन्डेज इज कॉमन वेदर इट इज इंद्र और ब्रह्मदेवा और ए स्मॉल एंट उपाधि इज बॉन्डेज निरुपाधिक ब्रह्म is the laksha. Hope it is becoming clear now. At least that fear or not having the faith or absolute vagueness must have reduced with fearlessness, having faith and more clarity. And why we have hastiness, hesitation regarding that Atma Tattva? For two reasons. That there is a doubt whether there will be happiness or not. Second is it possible to live and express life without the upadhis? These two questions are answered with the example of Nidra. No, Nidra mein, are you happy or not? You are happy. There was no doubt regarding happiness found when we give up the upadhis. In Nidra, upadhis are given up or not? Yeah. Still, are we alive or not? Understood? In Nidra, mein, none of the Stula Sukshma upadhis are there and indulgences are there. They were without Stula Sukshma upadhi, there is an existence. And that is self. And self is blissful because in Nidra, when there are no Stula Sukshma Upadhi, then who are there? You only Nirupadhika. Therefore, in Nidra, are you happy or not? Yeah. Where from that happiness must be coming then? From the self only. And people long for sleep. You know, getting tired of Jagra Swapna, however big a person. The real fulfillment is only in eating the things because the Dvaita is removed, Advaita is reached, then entering to the sleep because Anatma is left. But lucky, unfortunately, the full Atma Jnana has not come to him, but is very near to the Atma. Therefore, in that Ajnana Upadhi, the Atma Ananda is reflecting as Ananda. That is called as Nidrananda, Nidra Sukham. These analysis should make us stronger in our faith that life can be lived more beautifully, effectively, blissfully when we go beyond this. For that, another thinking is required every day. We are not seeking things or beings of the world, we are seeking the Ananda. If you misplace the means for the goal, you will never understand Vedanta. Nahi? And it is logical. Do you want the people or happiness? Nobody wants the people. Everybody wants happiness. That is why, for the sake of happiness, they go on changing the people. You want the objects or happiness? Everybody wants objects. That's happiness. That's why, for the sake of happiness, they go on changing the objects. Therefore, every jiva is seeking happiness. I am seeking happiness, eternal happiness. पहले इसमें फिक्स हो जाओ. I imagined that happiness comes from the things and beings. Therefore, I was attaching to them. They are not the source of happiness. The happiness is from within only. And that inner happiness is reflected or obstructed by my wrong delusion of imagining it that it is coming from outer things and beings. This all we have studied in Taittiriya Upanishad. We have done the punya karma. Therefore, we have to become happy as a result of it. Happiness is the inner vritti, and that inner vritti, which is so pure and subtle, which can create Atmananda, reflect the Atmananda that we get. For creating that inner vritti, be attentive, which reflects Atmananda in a big way, is the outer situation Bhagavan gives as a result of our punya karma or upasanas. So पुण्य कर्म उपासना कर्म करने से ऐसे बाहर का माहौल निर्माण किया जाएगा जिसके फलस्वरूप हमारे अंदर ऐसी अंतःकरण की वृत्ति होगी जिसमें परमात्मा का आनंद ज्यादा पैमाने पे रिफ्लेक्ट होता है, जिसको हम सुख मानते हैं. तो सुख केम फ्रॉम वेयर? इनसाइड ओनली. But that was reflected in the chitta vritti. But the chitta vritti is made like that because of the outer situations. Outer situations came like that because of the punya karma upasana. अभी आत्मज्ञान में इतना चक्कर नहीं होगा, है ना. पुण्य कर्म करो, उपासना करो, bring the situations, things being around conducive, and the reflection of that is in the form of calm and quiet vritti. And in the vritti, the Atmajnana, Atmananda is reflecting, which I say I am happy now. अब इतना चक्कर नहीं है इन द स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज, आत्मज्ञान. आई एम ब्लिसफुल, दैट्स इट. पुण्य करना नहीं है, पाप करना जरूरत नहीं है. नो नीड ऑफ एक्सपेक्टिंग द आउटर कंड्यूसिव एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ थिंग्स बीइंग्स. नो नीड ऑफ वेटिंग फॉर दैट चित्त वृत्ति टू कम. नो नीड टू हैव द रिफ्लेक्टेड हैप्पीनेस. थ्री लेवल्स, द गन्ने के जूस वाला जूस निकाल के देगा. यू हैव टू स्टैंड, वेट, देन ऑल. उसमें फिर क्या कीड़े मकोड़े मक्खी आते हैं, वी डोंट नो. ही कांट सी एवरी टाइम ऑल ऑफ दैट. ही विल टेक केयर, बट वी डोंट नो. डर लगता है, मेरे को हमेशा ही डर लगता है जब बड़े बड़े होटलों में, यहाँ भी इन बिग वे दे आर कुकिंग द फूड, वेजिटेबल्स एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर स्कैटर्ड हियर एंड देयर. तो उसमें क्या क्या कीड़े, एक एवरीथिंग, डू दे वॉश इट और व्हाट? मेरे को डर लगता है हमेशा बाहर का खाना. आई डोंट नो. दैट इज कॉल्ड द अशुद्धि. Anyway, that's not the topic. So he takes out the juice and gives. Now, second level, you only take the ganna, have a good strong दांत like elephant, निकाल दो उसके ऊपर के छिलके को, फिर चबाओ. See the joy of it. Then the third thing is what? You yourself are the ganna. I am the ananda. I am not a suffering jiva. Need to seek ananda. Either by myself involving in the Vishaya Vastus or by depending on the other people. तो गन्ना निकालने वाला is other people. Myself गन्ना चबाना is Vishaya Vastus. I myself from this गन्ना is the Atmanand. पता नहीं वो क्यों एग्जाम्पल आया, गर्मियाँ शुरू हो गए शायद. So clearly explained these two shlokas. यत् करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत् कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्. What is the result of it? एवं कृतं चेत् शुभाशुभ फलैः एवं मोक्षसे कर्मबन्धनैः. Then what? संन्यास योग युक्तात्मा. Then what? विमुक्तः. Then what? माम उपैष्यसि. See the clarity in that. You will reach me. Therefore, reaching the Lord is goal, but it starts with what? We have to do only that which we are supposed to do and offer everything to me. Tat Kurushva and Madarpanam. So what Bhagwan Shankara said, 100% Gitacharya ne kaha. तो गीताचार्य had studied Shankara Bhashya. और भगवान शंकरा is saying what Gitacharya, the Jagat Guru, Krishna Mande Jagat Guru, he is guiding us. So what we are conscious about? Yat karoshi. What are my obligatory duties? Yad ashnasi. What are things I consume for my survival? Yad juhoshi. What are the yajna I do or the yajna bhavanas I do the service of society? Yat. What I share with others. Dhanam. Tapasyasi. What I will restrain from my indulgence in the upadhis. Having done it today, रात को शाम को सोने से पहले भगवान को अर्पण कर. इन दिस वे गो ऑन डूइंग, नॉट वन डे टू डे. जितना अंदर का जो वासनाएं चला जाना है उतना टाइम लगता है. Don't ask question. Keep on doing. You will realize it one day. The stock of the vasanas is gone away. Reflecting in no agitations in the chitta mana in the form of desires. So then you are not interested in doing anything else. Desire hai to hi fasoge na jagat mein. That is the meaning of Shubha Shubhala Eva Moksha se. Then that state of being where no vasana, there were no desire, so no agitation to involve in the world, it is called technically as sannyasa. And such one apply himself in discovering the self is called as yoga. Sannyasa yoga yukta atma. Steadfast in these two things. Vimuktaha, no more bonded, bound with the upadhis as jiva. Mam upaishyasi, he will discover his oneness with me. Okay. माम उपैश्यसी, डिस्कवरिंग वननेस इन सेल्फ इज अ गोल. तभी मोक्ष मिलेगा. ये बात शुरू से चल रहा है. एंड वी आर डिनाइंग कर्मा बिकॉज कर्मा इज नॉट प्रत्यक्ष कारण फॉर मोक्ष. बट नाउ कर्मा इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर अंतःकरण शुद्धि. अप टू दैट ओनली. फिर वहां से उसको छोड़ दो. कार कैन टेक मी अप टू एयरपोर्ट, बस वहां छोड़ दो. देन यू टेक द फ्लाइट. डन. गीता का कोट हो गए. नाउ इति Bhagavan beautiful. Oh, so kind. Shankar Bhagavan, when he is not tired, why should we feel tired? He is teaching us in our own interest, isn't it? So here he says, Tatha cha mokshe kramam shuddhi abhave moksha abhavam karma vishcha tat shuddhi darshayati Shri Vishnu dharme. So Tatha cha mokshe kramam. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So tatacha mokshe kramam Sri Vishnu dharme darshayati. This is the main sentence. Tatacha means in the same way. विष्णु धर्म श्री विष्णु धर्म मीन्स श्री विष्णु पुराण में भी दर्शयति हमको दिखाते हैं वहां के आचार्य. क्या दिखाते हैं? मोक्षे क्रमम. तथा च मोक्षे क्रमम श्री विष्णु धर्मे दर्शयत. विष्णु पुराण में भी मोक्ष पाने का क्रम पद्धति को सिखाते. What a beautiful portion it is, ultimate. And first he summarizes all of that. What is that? Ki shuddhi abhave moksha bhavam. Then karma vishya tat shuddhim darshayat. Shuddhi abhave moksha abhavam. When the antakarana shuddhi is not there, never ever moksha will come to us. Then obviously we say, chal theek hai, antakarana shuddhi karenge. How do we do the antakarana shuddhi? Karma abhave, karma bhishya tat shuddhim. Only by doing the karma as said above, that antakarana shuddhi will happen. So karma, antakarana shuddhi, jnana, moksha. Karma, shuddhi, antakarana shuddhi, jnana and moksha. And usko आप elaborate कर लो. Karma, which karma, what attitude makes it karma yoga, etc. Then what is antakarana shuddhi? We have already seen now. Then what is the meaning of jnana, visa? Then what is the meaning of moksha? So karma, antakarana shuddhi, jnana, moksha. Okay, KAGM. Karma, K for karma. A means antakarana shuddhi. G for jnana, M for moksha. Then we live in Lord. Enjoy being one with the Lord. I am just remembering दोज हु रेगुलरली कम टू माय क्लास, उनके नाम से ये तीनों मिलते हैं कि नहीं? कर्म, अंतःकरण शुद्धि, ज्ञान, देन द मोक्ष, देन लिविंग इन परमात्मा. अब मैंने बोल दिया, आप उसको समझ लेना. आई विल नॉट एलाबोरेट. So you three people who come regularly, they are there in this. KAJMJL आ गए उसमें. Now, this is how Vishnu Dharma's quotations from here they start. प्यारे प्यारे हैं, अच्छा अच्छा सीक्वेंस हमको स्टेप साधना के बताएंगे. Isn't it? If we really are inspired for this moksha through Atma Prapti, these studies should become highest important things for us. Nothing is more important than my Shastra Dhenam, and what is said in that, doing and abiding in it. जल्द से जल्द मैं तो मेरे लिए चाह रहा हूँ, nothing should be important in my life, oh Lord, other than doing those to reach you. Please take away every mind-created imaginations, hallucinations, because of which involving in everything other than in you. May all that go away. May I do only those things by which I reach. करना पड़ता है प्रार्थना. ओके. तथा च मोक्षे क्रमम शुद्धि अभावे मोक्षाभावम कर्म विश्व तत्शुद्धिम दर्शयति श्री विष्णु धर्मे. और द श्लोक अनुचानस्ततो यज्वा कर्मन्यासी ततः परम ततो ज्ञानित्वम अभ्येति योगी मुक्तिम क्रमात् लभेत. क्रमात् लभेत. First anuchanaha. Anuchana means, see, we know this in Taittiriya Upanishad. वेदमनुच्याचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ति. So Vedam anuchya. So therefore anuchana means studying the Vedas thoroughly from the Guru. Vedas, Shastras, which teaches about the Chaturvida moksha, and to achieve that, the sadhanas. For the Artha Kama, the Dharma, for the moksha, the Jnana Marga. यही तो पढ़ाते हैं ना शास्त्र. There's no doubt about it. So Anuchanaha means thoroughly studying Shastra under the guidance of Guru in the Gurukula. कर दिया first point. Anuchan हो गए. Second, ततः यज्वा. Then doing the yajna ityadi with phalapeksha rahitya. Karmanyasi with the yajna bhavana, when antakarna shuddha become shuddha. Now we are no interested to, no need to do any karma. Therefore karmanyasi हो गए. Once the karmanyasi हो गए, now in the teachings given by the Guru, received by us, now the यज्ञ कर्म का ज्ञान साइड पे रखो, the मोक्ष ज्ञान दिया ना, उसको पकड़ो. ततो ज्ञानित्वम अभ्येति. Do the practice of the moksha jnana. That one who is doing this work, that yogi, now is a jnana yogi, atma prapti prayatna doing yogi, muktim kramat labhet, gets the atma anubhuti and moksha in this krama. So anuchanaha, then yajna, then karmanyasi, then jnanabhyasa, then atmanubhuti, then moksha. These 2-3 more minutes we'll discuss tomorrow. Then it continues. मोक्ष धर्म में जो कोटेशंस दिए हैं ना, 1 पेज, 2 पेज, 3 पेज है ना, 2 पेज में बताते हैं. देयर आफ्टर याज्ञवल्क्य स्मृति, वी हैव डन द 1000 नेम्स ऑफ आचार्य याज्ञवल्क्य 4 days बैक, और 6-5 दिन पहले तक. तो उस याज्ञवल्क्य स्मृति भी एक है, उसमें भी याज्ञवल्क्य जी बताते हैं हमको. देयर आफ्टर विल बी डूइंग नारायण याज्ञवल्क्य इति धर्म है वो. We do so many other texts also guiding us for the conviction of these things. अब इसमें क्या फायदा हो रहा है? Such beautiful different शास्त्रास, जिसको हम सुने भी नहीं, बुक कहाँ मिलता भी नहीं पता, बट उन सबको यहाँ शंकर भगवान is bringing. So there is one punya done by us and one sadhana done by us of even studying them also, because they are all referred here. That is why to get that punya and jai only, I am going slow, studying all these portions. नहीं तो क्या, इस साथ में 4-5 बातें बताएं. I can give you the bullet points. Now let us start from the first अध्याय of this श्वेताश्वतरा. किम कारणम ब्रह्म कुतस्म जाता जीवाम केम केन कथ संप्रतिष्ठा. So I can start like that. But वो तो होगा ही. But these things इतना मेहनत करके भगवान शंकर जी ने दिया, So we have to respect him now because we are his bhaktas, his shishyas. So we should study it. And when you are studying with patience, you know what an information, what an inspiration, what a guidance, what a conviction it is giving. And we have to take it and use it. Thank you. Om, 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 Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Param Shibhyo Param Brahmane Shruti Matre Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu.